And welcome back, YouTube land. This is I, the Average Gamer. This is Chapter 11, the Forest Temple. Let's see if I can do better than my practice run through this. I did a practice run to make sure that I knew what I was doing, and I failed miserably. Absolutely miserably. If you hear another noise in the background, that would be my roommate. We'll call him the Canadian. For he is Canadian. Shocking, I know. I'm not the kind of Let's Player that's going to kick everyone out of the room. So he's going to be there in the background. He's playing Spec Ops The Line. If you want to see him play it, check out his YouTube channel. It's awesome. It's simply called The Canadian. And right there is your first Skulltula. Now, you noticed I walked up a wall at the start. We're going to go collect this treasure chest over here. You can either jump across, or if you're very, very worried, you can zip to the treasure chest. We got a small key. The Canadian will be in pretty much all my Let's Plays as we live together, so there's no other way around it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We hate each other so much. He's currently installing a game update, but it takes forever. That's not cool. Don't turn the lights out. Alright, if you haven't figured it out, we're going to have to get all 4 of those lights back from those ghosts. The Poe sisters. We can go to the left where the door time seal is, but we're going to walk through the main door in the front. Completely fail on this. Get back here. You know what? If you want to run and hide, that's fine. So you guys are aware, they're called Stalfos. Lure it close to you and watch its movement carefully. Attack it when its guard drops. We're fighting 2-on-1 right now. This ain't fair. Ooh. We're not gonna die. I'm not dying on camera. They're not too troublesome. I'm just not having very good luck right now. This is my worst temple out of them all. I don't know why. I have so much trouble with it. We got our second key. So if you're wondering, there is a fairy right there and a heart. Hey, fairy. Finally, jeez. That's a way to beat that, as I keep completely whiffing on that one. Anyways, if you look right yonder, there is another one. Let's see, how many are we up to now? 11. We're so vastly spoiled ourselves in that amount. Anyways, we're going to walk through this door right here. Play the door of time, and it'll move out of the way for us. We're just going to knock out some of these enemies here so we can make sure we get everything we need. So if you're wondering, I am aware of the fact that I do not have all the magics. I completely forgot to get them. It'll be part of the, oh shit, I forgot, backtracking side quest stuff. And I completely missed. It'll be that episode, which will be chapter 12. And we should be on pace to end this pretty early. I'm going to make sure I end this before September 6th, like I said in my trailer. That's when the new Let's Play will start. If you've never heard of Deus Ex Human Revolution, it is a great game, and you will be exploring it. Ooh, we got a big treasure chest. I wonder what's inside. You found the dungeon map. And with the hook shot, you have to make sure the red dot actually appears. Otherwise, it will not do anything. I see you hitting easy over there. My roommate only plays video games on easy, because he's a small child. Now we're gonna go for that treasure chest right there. But I missed. I swear you can jump it that way. I'll show you the other way in a second. Jeez. I'm just having all sorts of trouble fighting right now. I'm really not this bad. Y'all have seen me at my A game. I guess I'm just so rusty right now. Okay. You gotta hit it on the right side so you get progressed up there and not against the wall. There. Aim for like the top of the treasure chest and you'll get it. And it's just a heart, but I'm really up here for this bad boy. Alright, so we've got 2 of these. You may be asking where to go next. Well, we lowered the water, so let's go down the well. And you can decide just to climb down, or you can be crazy and jump down. But they give you a recovery heart down here, so if you screw up. Moving right along. There's a treasure chest. And there's our 3rd key. Now, I know I said at the very beginning of this whole Let's Play, this has an incredible story. Obviously, one of my favorites of all time. The reason I believe that is because of this part now that we are adult Link. It's kind of a weird twist in the story. But now everything you did as a kid actually screwed up everything. It's kind of like go fix your problems. And if you just noticed, we took damage but did not take damage. Interesting enough. Anyway, we're going to go through this door that had the key. We use one of our keys. And we'll just progress right through him. Hey, and I actually hit him! Yeah! Alright, this is kind of a labyrinth kind of setup, except it's in floors, not straight up and down, one floor, and you have to run through a maze. So we'll see what we can do. There are arrows painted on the floor. Yes. And when I get to it, I'll explain on what happened on my practice run on this game that cost me very much many frustrations and embarrassments, and it just did not end well. So we're going to push the block into this. We have to follow the arrows. And you can jump down and get all the way around, or you can just back it a little bit. Migrate around. Just keep pushing until you hit the wall. Run back around. And we're about halfway on time. We haven't really accomplished much in this temple so far, but if I have to do it in 2 parts, it'll be 11A and 11B. Now just push this one back. Go as far back as you can. And then we'll climb back down where we were. And if you saw, there was a ladder. So we're going to climb the ladder. Push this boy into position. Then we're going to go back to where we were. I haven't decided whether I'm going to do a side Let's Play while these are going on. If it is, it's going to be probably a handheld game. Maybe a Kirby, maybe Pokemon. I doubt Pokemon because I really don't want to catch them all. We'll see what the Canadian convinces me to do. It might give me a good idea. Alright, now we've entered the 3rd floor. We're just going to ignore these guys, if we can. Use our 2nd key. If you notice, the room is completely screwed up. This corridor is all twisted. It's like I just said that, Nabby. Thank you. Now I'm out of Mountain Dew. Watch for the shadows of the monsters that hang from the ceiling. And I will see if I can demonstrate what they are talking about. See the shadow? It'll hover above and it'll be a giant-ass monster. That's what they look like, and they drop a lot of money. I'm just not going to jump down there because I don't know how to get back up right this second. Ignore this room. We'll be back here. You can't do anything, and you'll get really frustrated. So we're going to walk into this room right here. This is our mini boss. It's another one of the style flips. And I saved myself from getting hurt. Like that. Alright, first one is easy. It's the second one that I have trouble. You can have some possible trouble with. There are 2 of them. The strategy I like to use is damage one of them almost to the point of death, and then take out the other one. Don't get too up on them, as they'll have enough reach to still hurt you, even with your shield. You got to play more distance on these guys. Alright, so there's the first one. There's the second one. If you don't do it like that and you want to fight one at a time, just be aware there's a time reset on them. They will respawn and you have to continue the process over and over again. I personally don't like doing that, so that's why we do it the way that I did. Now, I wonder what's in this treasure chest. You found the fairy bow. Just a typical bow and arrow in any game whatsoever. Alrighty. Well, let's head back to where we were, and first we'll equip the fairy bow, and it gives us, luckily, a full quiver. And that's the room ahead. We'll get back to that one, I promise. Alright, so the way we deal with this. He's obviously going to move every single time, so I like to isolate him. And the best way to do that is get to the second one, to where you can kind of see both. He'll have to move. If he's right behind you, you'll know. And obviously, with one painting left, he can't go any, or she can't go anywhere else. Thus sending her to her demise. You follow her downstairs and prepare for a battle. She'll disappear, pull up your shield. Not hard at all. And you just repeat till she dies. Or whatever happens when they die. And we got our first one. 3 more to go. And we found a small key. We'll keep that in mind. So now we found the second painting. So we have to kind of keep repeating the process with the first two. So just do like we did for the first one and we'll have no trouble. Looks like my other roommate's about to come back. See if he makes an appearance. And that's the second flame. I wonder what's in the chest. We found the compass. Now we're getting somewhere. And there's a door. Watch out for the shadows of the monsters that hang from the ceiling. Now we're about to hit the part that I had a lot of trouble with. And you'll see why. I'm out of keys, and just ahead, there's a door with a lock on it. Where do we go? How do we solve this? Well, that's the end of Chapter 11A, and on Chapter 11B, I'll explain where to go. This is The Average Gamer, and I'll see y'all shortly.